Hello YouTube, BCT Assassin back with some more Tekkit, and we found something very important. Oh, there it is. Haha, diamonds, with which we got some of this. And well, we made this first, and then we got some of this. Yes, so it is time. My good, what's going on? Oh, that's my inventory. It is time to make up some armor. Finally, and head to the Nether. And I need one more piece for flint and steel. Yes, I did it right. And we actually have enough obsidian. I knew I got too much, but we have enough just in case we need to build an extra portal in the Nether for some reason that we can. We will try to not get lost, but you know, the Nether is always full of surprises sometimes, such that things don't always go the way you plan them to. So it's good to take precautions along. 10 pieces of obsidian is the minimum you need for a portal. And I guess I should put my armor on. We're just doing, well, we're just doing iron armor right now for two reasons. One, we don't have anything better. And two, we don't really want anything better on the first trip in because we don't really know where we're going to land. So, quick note, the Athame, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's great against Enderman. It's pretty wretched against any other mobs though. So, we're going to be taking our emerald sword, which is nearly broken, and just a regular stone sword with us. Yeah, so we've got extra obsidian, we have some food, we have flint and steel, and plenty of inventory space. And the reason we want to go to the Nether so soon here is so we can start getting on with equivalent exchange stuff as well. So let's take a trip. Sword at the ready. Alright. Okay. Ooh. Glowstone right there. Very nice. Nice. Not too bad. Okay, so that was, I've got to say, that was probably one of the best Nether spawns I've ever seen before. Real quick here, we're gonna put down a coordinate for portal. So that we don't lose track of where that bad boy is. Let's just gather up some glowstone. Now, once again, I'm still missing a few pieces of my texture pack. I will endeavor to make sure I get all the pieces and then include a file to download if you want to, so that you can just download all the pieces all at once instead of having to hunt them all down. Anyways, this here, nether redstone. This here, nether iron, I think. Nether copper, I'm sure of. This might be nether... I think that's actually nether tin. And this is nether iron or gold. 2 reasons I don't want to gather that up yet. I guess they're far enough away, maybe? When you gather nether ores, you're endangering yourself for 2 reasons. One, oh, he's definitely not far enough away. One, it has a tendency to explode. And 2, it also pisses off the zombie pigmen, basically as if you had hit them. So, until we have some better armor and some better tools, there's some nether coal to survive in the nether. I think we're gonna leave that ore alone for now. We will be back to gather it because not only is it 1, easier to see, it's also worth 4 times. A single piece of coal in the nether macerates to 4 pieces of coal. A single piece of nether iron macerates first 2 pieces of regular iron ore, and then macerates again to 2 additional pieces of iron dust. So right now I'm trying to find a way across to that nether fortress without having to build any massive bridges. Although it looks like... Oh, maybe here we go. A little bit of a drop here. There we go. Alright. Okay. A pretty easy break-in, really. Let's see if we can't find some nether wart and some blazes. One other thing that we'll keep an eye out for, or an ear out for, will be magma slimes. That way we don't have to use our regular slime. Those make fire resistance potions, so that'll be nice to have. Oh dear. Ah, there it is. Not too bad at all. Bit of light in here. One thing I really do like about the netherrack, and hate about it at the same time, it's a love-hate relationship, really. It stays on fire, so you can make some nice little torch. Of course, it also stays on fire, so it makes a really great way to accidentally burn things down as well. But at the end of the day, I think it's more useful than it's not. Alright, and I think the last thing to do is to go blaze hunting. I have neglected to bring cobblestone, so I think we're going to equip our good sword and go blaze hunting. I hear one now. There he is. Ow, ow. Die. Oh dear. Let's have a snack. No blaze rod, though. 4.5 stacks of glowstone dust. That's always nice. Alright. I saw a spawner as we were climbing up the side. There's another one. Aha! Blaze rod achieved. Alright. I think, well, Unless we run across a spawner, I think we're gonna call that good for now. Oh, shit. Hello. Looks like we found that spawner we were looking for. Gotta be real careful here not to hit the zombie pigmen. Come on, guys. Ah, blaze rod number 2. Whoa! Incoming. Come on. I've neglected to bring a bow with me. Unfortunately, that's something you normally do. Oh, we're gonna clear out of here. I've forgotten 2 important things: cobblestone and a bow. So, I hear a magma slime, but I just don't see a magma slime. Oh, we have a friend. Alright. I think it's time to clear out of here, get back to the portal, hopefully safely. See you later, Mr. Gast. I am kind of sad that he didn't leave a gas tier for me, because that would have been a really nice thing to grab as well. Oh well, how's our farm doing? Oh, it needs some attention. Okay, I think it is time. Now I know that it is time to make a couple of things here. The first being I need some redstone. Alright, there we go. The first being one of these. The Philosopher's Stone. Haha. Portable crafting table. Ability to transmute basic items. Ah, there we go. And if you charge it up, it does it in larger... Anyways, larger sections. Anyways, yes. So that's the first thing. The next thing is going to be... I think I need one more diamond for this, though. A transmutation tablet. There it is. No, I just need smooth stone. Okay. We can get that. Click off. Oh, we'll just click off a whole stack of cobblestone. Ah, that box is full. Generator. Alright, good. There's a couple of nice things about the crafting table of the Philosopher's Stone. One is that you can shift-click onto it. Another... Yeah, it's a portable crafting table. There's a couple of tricks you can do with fuel with it as well. We'll get into those in a minute here. Now, when we make this transmutation tablet, it's not going to consume the Philosopher's Stone. It's going to give it back to us. Now, this is not the portable version of the transmutation tablet. That requires 4 pieces of dark matter blocks, which are each one it's the same value as dark matter. You need 4 dark matters in a square to make 4 dark matter blocks. Anyways, that would give us the portable version of this. So we just switch to and then hit C, and this interface would come up for us. Now, this is a very useful piece of equipment. Without the transmutation tablet, there are a few basic transmutations you can do with the Philosopher's Stone. If you put it in the crafting grid, it can be its crafting grid or a regular table's crafting grid. But if you put the Philosopher's Stone in the crafting grid, you put a single piece of coal on it, and it's going to give you 4 pieces of charcoal. Now, this is kind of handy because you basically just quadrupled your fuel supply. It has a lower EMC value but it has an identical heat value in the furnace. So it's going to produce just as much EU as a piece of regular old coal would, but you get 4 pieces of it. Now, stepping up the tiers here, we have some new fuels. We have alchemical coal. And if we get 4 pieces of that, we can get a piece of Mobius fuel. And with 4 pieces of Mobius fuel... Oh dear, I don't think I have enough coal. Nope. Here's some coal. 1 second here. Coal. We get Eternali's fuel. Now these fuels are specific, excuse me, to equivalent exchange. There are so many mods in Tekkit. These 3 fuels are specific to equivalent exchange. To my knowledge, they cannot be burned to the generator. Or any other buildcraft or industrial craft machine. They are useful basically as inventory management systems because they compress your coal down and then you can transmute back down like that, you know, so on and so forth. Anyways, the real point of these is to make more powerful things later on. The reason I'm making them right now is to teach my transmutation tablet some stuff. So the way the actual transmutation tablet works is there's 2 categories of things, and since I mostly have fuel on me right now, I think I'll start off with those. Let me just get some regular coal here as well. There we go. The 2 categories are matter and fuel. Glowstone, redstone, gunpowder, blaze rods. Excuse me, coal, alchemical coal, Mobius fuel, and Eternali's fuel are all considered fuel, obviously enough. As is... Oh, I wanted charcoal. Oh, we'll get charcoal in a second here. As is charcoal. Now, what you can do... Let me just get a piece of charcoal here. So, what you can do... The only bad thing about this is that unless you make this thing called a tome, the alchemical tome, which is actually quite expensive. It's 2 fully charged Klein Star Omegas, a book and whatever, and 2 pieces of each covalence dust. We'll get into this. Oh, we got this with our divining rod. Anyways, these things are 25 million EMC a piece, and it takes I want to say 50 million or 50,200,000, something like that, EMC to charge them. That's upwards of, I don't know how many stacks of diamonds. I'm not even going to try. So, until then, what we're going to do instead is we're going to teach our transmutation tablet stuff simply by putting it up here in this grid, and we can shift click the stuff up there. So if we take all this fuel off of here, just to show you, it says it's supposed to say learned. You probably saw it when I was putting all the fuels up there. Learned. Okay, it's not showing up for some reason. Anyways, basically you can just also you can just dump stuff into this fire emblem down here, and it will, instead of only putting on the amount of stuff that you have so far that it's good for, like this is worth 512, so it's 512 is loaded on. You can just dump that in there. That was easy. 512, there were 10 pieces of it, so now there's 5,120. It totals it up. So I am going to make 1 block of glowstone, and I am also going to make this into blaze powder. Teach that. Okay, it still didn't say learned, whatever. Now the only downside to this is that I do not yet have a Klein star to store this energy. So basically, until I pull all of this fuel EMC out of the tablet, I cannot transmute anything else. So we're just going to pull out most of the Eternality's fuel because it eats up the most of it. We'll set that aside for transmutation back down to charcoal later on. So now we're going to teach it some matter objects. Don't want to teach it too many wools because they get in the way of transmuting back down later on. Anything else important right now? I think we'll call that good for right this second. So water buckets, regular old buckets, and lava buckets are all different items, and so they all need to be taught to the, well, if you want to be able to transmute them, they all need to be taught to the tablet. So we're going to throw stone on there. We don't need to cook cobblestone down to stone anymore. We can just put cobblestone on and get stone back. Gravel, sand, wood, dirt, other wood, obsidian, netherrack, soul sand. I really don't need any of this stuff right now, so we're just gonna burn it. It's a good idea to teach it before you burn it. Yeah, we'll burn that for now. Wheat. I don't really want to teach it wheat. So the thing is, you can never erase any of these items. So that means that anything you teach it, anytime you teach it something, it's going to know that item forever. So you really only want to teach it items that you're going to want to be able to transmute to. And sometimes it's a good idea to hold on to something of smaller value, you know, these things, because when you start loading massive quantities of items onto there, you start having problems getting back down to the smaller items if you don't have them held back. Nicolite, I forgot Nicolite is also fuel. Alright, just gonna do a little bit more teaching here. Couple more transmutations, this time with matter items. Is iron to gold. You need 8 pieces. You need iron in 8 slots. So basically you need 8 pieces of iron and the philosopher's stone to make a single piece of gold. I'm going to make 4 pieces of gold because you need 4 pieces of gold to make a diamond. And actually I want should have made 5 pieces of gold because I want to teach this gold and diamonds. So now, as you can see, I've got 5 extra diamonds, nearly 6. They're 5,192. Excuse me, I said that completely wrong. 8,192, and I have 8,089. So basically, if I just take some of this cobblestone here that I don't really need anymore, dirt, wood, these bricks, basalt cobblestone, sure, why not? Basically, we can get, poof, right there, there's, that's not what I meant to take. We can get another diamond. We'll keep a sample of the wood. Bricks can go in there. That's easy enough to get to. Let's see, did I keep? Yeah, I kept a sample. Alright. And... Alright, we're halfway to another diamond. We got bricks cooking. I don't really need to cook those. I would like to cook this piece of sand, though, to get some glass, get some proper windows installed here. Also, we'll teach... I'm only cooking 1 piece because we're just going to teach it to the table. And then stick it over here in the target object. And we can make, since glass is 1 EMC and we have this much, we can actually make this many pieces of glass. So, yeah, we don't actually need that many, but we can make that many. I think we're going to take 2 stacks for now. I have cobblestone, which is also 1, so I don't really need to hold a piece of glass. And I think we're going to do some decorating. I know I said macerator. It's been 2 episodes now. I still don't have one. But I think off-screen, off-camera here, we're going to do some decorating. Maybe put up another house to move these machines out of here. And we really do need to get actually a macerator before I can do that because we need a wrench. So that is going to be... sword. Haha. That will be for next time. I can't decide which is a better one here. This one shows off more diamond. Haha. Anyways, yes, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Ta-ta!